This is the view from the front porch. Looking at the house and looking at the terrain. We're on the edge of a cliff here. Side of the house. Old satellite dish. The Wi-Fi connection straight to the town. You can't see town very well because of those big trees, but I'll go over there and you can see town very well. But there's a straight shot. So the signal is great. That's Telcel and very cheap. Walking around the house, as you can see, we're still on this cliff. I guess at one time someone was hanging clothes out there, out here. The house has grown up. It's the summertime. Everything. It's rainy every day. The other side of the house. Back to the view. Spectacular. And so your hectare would start probably at the bottom of this hill and go up the mountain. So you'll own the top of the mountain right here. Because we are at the top of this little mountain. I mean, yes, you can't say there ever is a top because it's just hills, but this mountain from, I would say, over to where the road goes up down at the line to here. Here's El Tuito, a better view. Somewhat. You still have these trees in the way, but as you can see, it's a straight shot of the Wi-Fi signal to the tower. I can see the tower, but I'm sure you can't see the tower on the video. But you can see a yellow, maybe you can see a yellow church. It's to the left of it. And then there's the main Telcel tower at the top of this hill mountain. Probably can't see it. I have video footage of us going up there to the top of that mountain. So you own this up a square hectare. And these will be needed somewhere. I mean, you could leave them right there, but the road, I'll show you that on the way down. It needs work. Had a lot of rain, and Don was able to come up here with his truck, but now he's no longer to come up here with his truck. And this happens every year, and everyone chips in for the road to fix everyone's issue. But now there's another place down here. You probably can't see it in the video, but when we go down, I'll show it to you. That's another hectare. So these would be divided into mountain lots. And then there's another one down below that house. But on top of this mountain, or crest, there's a tinaco that feeds water to this house. This road was passable to go up here. the road's now washed out. It's like $1,000 per a day, and everybody chips in $100. I say chip in a little more and get more 2 days work out of it, and form things accordingly to where the water flows, and that way you won't have this issue. And put some pipe even in some of these places. But it's a mountain home and you're all by yourself up here, other than when someone finally buys this lot and the lot below it. But a person can buy this whole area, 3 hectares, and own and do all kinds of things. But other houses like that one and the one below it, there's another lot. The guy who bought this property original, he was planning on building houses all up this ridge, but he ran out of money, and so that was that. Yep, so that was the plan, to put some Airbnb mountain cabins overlooking El Tuito. A 4-wheeler would be best. Everybody owns a 4-wheeler here. And the good thing about it, everyone rides around with no license plate, no helmet. So they're grocery getters, and the cops don't frown upon it. Everybody knows they're grocery getters. No one can afford cars, a lot of people. I mean, to get the car to come up here, you'd have to have a nice 4-wheel drive or a simple ATV. Yeah, the Chinaka is up here on this crest. But that's the road going down. The road needs channeling for ditches, culverts, and then take the water straight, and then this would be nice. You have to take this road in sections, and they did not do this. They just got the bulldozer and came up where they could. But the bulldozer this year needs to start up here and form it, and then take it section by section. Okay, I'm gonna head down and get my backpack and phone. I'll head back down. Okay, I'm going back down. But the property is 1 hectare. You have to buy 1 hectare of this property. This is zone M2, which means that we can't sell less than 1 hectare, 1 hectarea. So this water actually needs to be diverted and run straight off here, and a platform to where it just almost puddles into a platform and then trickles off. And then this area will not have water on it if this is controlled. turnpike going up to the Tanaco. There's another nice view. I cut this the other day. This is another cliff, if you can tell, going down. And this is the part I went down running that black pipe the other day. Or Dawn went down this section. I went down the other section on top. There's the antenna of the house, if you can see it. The house is on that cliff on the other side. There's the pueblo. And that's thick jungle with macaws flying around daily. They're usually out early in the morning and the evenings. See the village. Yeah, you can control this water. Not controlled, but you can detour it off areas. So now we're coming upon this, I say, the middle house, middle property, with a house that has begun construction, and of course the guy who ran out of money could not complete. This house is a cement house bigger than the cement house that's up on top. The views are nice. So they just basically cut this road in the side of the mountain here. I mean, eventually with some work, you know, it will grow vines down, and it will slowly, and when you control the water to where it doesn't wash out the road, these people can do all that. But just whoever came in here the first time did not seem to be able to get the grasp of controlling the water flow. Yeah, that house could be finished. And when you control the water, you can put more dirt on the edges and fence it around. It'll be just a nice little fenced area, like a hotel room up here on top of Tweeto, renting out for no telling how much money. It's quiet. I mean, yeah, I hear a motorcycle. Christmas time, January, it could be noisy. Summer months, everyone's watching everything grow and trying to put food on the table. So yeah, this water needs to go off this side of the mountain. Instead of down this, just go straight off. And there's another part over here where it's coming down on that house and washing down this right here. So that needs to be stopped. So it can be done with the right engineer and driver of a machine. the best thing I think would be to have a four-wheeler and have a trail small enough for not much bigger. I mean, the trail's so wide here, the road is so wide, it needs to be small and growth around it, and water flow on the side to just make your, it could be done with the right two guys, an engineer and a machine. And this is because it's basically a waterfall coming off that second property, that middle property. Boom. And digging it deep. But you got to control that water. Now that it's washed out all that dirt, you have to grab some more dirt, smush this down, fill it in. I hope this camera's still videoing. And my battery lasts. So this is another high spot that take dirt down and push that water that way, down in that ditch. So yeah, the planning was terrible, but it could be done. Because I mean, these guys have roads way up into these mountains, everywhere. This is not the only mountain road. So now what I call the bottom property. It's a little flat spot. And yes, it's washed out, but this is how close you are to the little road that everyone travels. Now we have like 10 full-time, or no, about 6 residents now, but at the most 10, maybe even 11, I don't know, but no more residents who use this road. Which is right there, goes along this ridge. So I don't know if you could hear it. I'll be quiet. The water running. It did go dry this year for 2 weeks though, I know that. But right now, it's flowing. I mean, it rains every day. So this is a nice lot though. Put a small house right here, overlooking basically the jungle floor, because that's where the river is flowing of these mountains here. And Samuel's house, our neighbor across the street, if you can see, he has banana trees planted all down a row right there. And then if you can see his solar panels over there. He had started building I don't know what there, and then it burned. All of this burned 1 year. I think it was 03. Okay, so this would be the first bottom lot, is what I would call it. So you would have, a person would have all of this. to do whatever. And so, yeah, as you can see, this road is washed out because of there's another waterfall here. So it's just controlling the water. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get on my bike and take this video to you.